And something, I know we have some new people on the call today, which is super exciting. I'm glad to be able to share this with everybody. Something that we started doing just recently on our team calls is praying before we get started. So I'm going to do that, and then I will hop into talking about how to leverage the ultimate portion fix. So here we go. Dear Lord, I just thank you for this day, and I just thank you for this community of women that we get to be a part of. And I just thank you for each person who is on this call today, and I just thank you for the time that we have every single Saturday morning to get together in community and learn and grow and draw closer to you. I just pray that you would be with us in this call, help give me the right words, and help me to just get across the information that I want to get across in a way that everyone will understand and really learn something and be able to apply it in their business, and let us keep our side focused on you, Lord, and be the great. Amen. All right. If you're hopping on, you'll make sure you're muted. All right, we'll get started. So everyone should know that the Ultimate Portion Fix officially launched this past Monday. And it's something that I'm super excited about. They did a certification for 2B Mindset, which I know a lot of people did. I didn't do that because 2B Mindset just really ended up not being the right fit for me nutrition-wise. The Portion Fix really is what has helped me see the most success over the last 3.5 years. So it's just something that I stuck with. And I do think that it would be beneficial for us all to get certified in both programs, just because as a coach, like, you're going to run into people who are going to benefit differently from each program. And I think the more knowledge base that we have and the more that we know about all the different options that there are out there, the better. So after I get done with this Portion Fix certification, it's definitely going to be something that I look into, is getting certified for 2B Mindset as well. But my first tip for can y'all hear? Does the sound okay? Is it like echoing or anything?
It's kind of like cutting in and out a little bit, and I don't know if it's the people in the background.
It might. I can try to, if I hold it up, is it better?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay, let me just do that. Okay, so my first tip, obviously, is to order the kit and sign up for the certification. If you have not done that already, you have to do that, because it should just be a non-negotiable for your business. There's so many benefits to just, the more you know, the more you can help people. And that's what we are here to do, is help people. And nutrition is something that people struggle with the most. It's the thing that scares them the most. It's the thing that holds them back. And for a lot of people, it's such an emotional thing for them. And it can be so hard to overcome, because the way that we eat is something that is kind of ingrained in us when we're kids, according to how our parents raised us, and just different beliefs that we have about food. And I think the more that we know about why we should eat the things that we should eat, and why those portion sizes and why these certain foods go better together, will just help us to be better coaches and help us to really be able to pour into our clients and our challenge groups more. So number one thing is order your kit and sign up for your certification. Number two is share your commitment sheets to your stories and announce what you're doing. If you've already started going through your certification, then you know the very first sheet is this commitment sheet. And it has your sign-up date, your planned completion date of the certification, and then when your first challenge group is going to start. So take a picture of this and share it to your stories, and let people know, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm getting certified in the Portion Fix system so I can better help you on this journey. Let them know when you're going to finish it and when your first group starts. And then also explain to them, what did I write? hang on, I lost my notes. And start your VIP list. So even though it's not available for challenges yet, start getting your list together of people who are interested and who want to try it as soon as it's available on the 18th. So put it out there and let people know that's what you're doing. My third tip is to talk to your current coaches and challengers about this. This is not just for people who are brand new to the Force and Fix system. This is for even seasoned, I would call us veterans who have been using the containers for years. This is for everyone. We can all learn something more and just take this deeper dive. So talk to your current challengers about it. Get them ready and signed up. If they want to become a coach and get certified, help them do that. Just make sure they have all the information that they need and really just make sure that they know about it, because as a challenger, it's so easy for things to be happening in the Beachbody world and you don't always know about it because they're not as plugged into everything as we are as coaches. So even if that's just like sending out an email to all of your customers and saying, hey, this is what's going on, this is what I'm doing, I think that would be super helpful. The fourth tip that I have is to share something about what you're learning every single day. So, okay, I'm really wondering if I should just turn this off. Is that better? Somebody that has their video on. Can you hear me better if I just do it on my computer with no headphones? Is that better? Okay. We'll just do that. And if it's loud in here, I'm sorry, because I'm at Starbucks. But my fourth tip is to share something about what you're learning every day. Because if you're following this calendar that Autumn gives you about how to complete your certification, it tells you which videos you're going to watch every day and which worksheets that you're going to do. So I promise you that you are going to be learning something every single day. And even if it's something that you already knew a little bit about, but it was just, oh, I never thought about it in that way, share it with your challengers. Share it with on your stories, in your posts. Emily has already been doing a really great job with this, and that's actually where I got the idea for this, along with Autumn telling us in the coach test group to do this. But just like breadcrumb little things that you're learning to get people interested in what you're doing. The next thing is number 5 is take advantage of the business tips that Autumn is giving us in the coach test group. And the easiest thing that I have found is when she goes live, there is an option at the bottom for you to click to turn on notifications for every time that she goes live. So literally every single time that she pops into that group to share, I get a notification that says Autumn Calabrese is live in Ultimate Force and Fix Coach Test Group. So I can go and listen to her. And pretty much every one that she's done so far has been super quick and just like a super quick tip to share and been super helpful. So start taking advantage of those tips because she knows what she's talking about. And the next one, number 6, I have is use the app that is called Unfold. A lot of us are already using it, but I thought there might be some people who don't know about it yet. But it's an app you can get on your phone, and it just helps you to create Instagram stories that look very professional, like super easy for people to read, and use those to help create curiosity and to help explain what it is that you're doing. And also just keep in mind that just sharing that on your stories one time is not enough and not going to get a bunch of people interested in what you're doing, because not every single person is seeing your stories or seeing your posts every single time that you share them. So I honestly think we should be talking about this Ultimate Force and Fix in some way every single day, whether that is sharing a tip of something that you learned, sharing a little Unfold like story series that you made, or even making a post about it and talking about when your group starts. And you can even use that app to kind of start making your VIP list and share that list with just the numbers. Like if you go one, like put a blank list, like Ultimate Portion Fix online nutrition class, or whatever that you want to call it, and number it 1 through 10 and leave it blank, and then you can start filling in people's names. And I have found that that really helps when I have a specific type of group starting, is putting up a list like that, because it gets people interested, and they want to know how to get their name on that list. And it kind of is almost like a FOMO thing, like they want in on that. So do that. Number 7 is share testimonials and transformations from the test group. So just like with every single workout program that gets released, they did a test group for the Ultimate Portion Fix. And I'm going to spend some time today putting together like an album of those for us, which I think there might already be one in the Dynasty group if you're in there. But even if you just go to Ultimate Portion Fix coach test group, there are tons of people sharing their transformations in there. And most of them will say, like in their posts, like, feel free to use this. So just because we haven't officially done the Ultimate Portion Fix doesn't mean that we can't share success stories and transformations of people who have done it. So leverage those and take advantage of them, because that's kind of the reason that they do test groups, is to, for one, make sure that the program is actually legit and that it works the way that they want it to, and see if they need to make any changes. But number 2 is, so before it comes out for all of us to use, we have success stories of how it's worked that we can share with people, because that's what people want to see. Like, you can tell them about what you're doing all day long and say, I'm getting certified, I'm going to learn so much more about nutrition, I'm going to be able to help you more, but they want to see the results that it actually works. And I think a lot of times it can be even more beneficial for us to share the testimonies and results from other people instead of just sharing our own results every single day, because you're going to have people who relate to you, but at the same time, you're going to also have people who are following you and keeping up your stories, who want to see that it works for more people than just you. So my next tip is number 8. So leverage graphics that show and explain the different options for getting started. So the different challenge pack bundles. I'm going to be posting some of those today. I actually have a friend who I met at the Leader Conference who is like a rock star at graphics, and she has created, and I think Becca already shared some graphics that you can use as well, but just it makes it so much easier for people who are interested if you can just send them a quick picture that explains their different options and shows exactly what comes in each bundle and the price. It's so much easier than you trying to type it out and explain it every single time. When you can just, and a lot of times I think it just makes people feel more comfortable with making a decision when they physically see it for themselves. Because I know a lot of times, especially at least for me, like I try to steer away from just sending people to my website ever, just because they can get lost on there. And also it can be a lot easier for them to pick something that is not necessarily what they really wanted, because there are so many different options. So it's kind of like our duty as a coach to make sure that they know what the different options are, and then make sure that they get the right one for what they need. So my next tip is number 9. I have 2 more tips. So number 9 is to talk about how this program is going to get rid of that diet mentality, or that fad mentality that people have, that are always like, they're either on a diet or they're not. But that's not what this is about. This is about creating a lifestyle. Like every single person that I introduce to this program, I want to make sure that they understand this is not about some short-term, like 30-day thing that they're going to do for 30 days and then go back to their old habits. This is about really creating a lifestyle that you can sustain for the rest of your life and just feel good about it, and not feel deprived and not feel like you're on a diet and that you can't have certain foods, but just about learning why you should eat the things that you should eat. Because at the end of the day, like, think about it. If you know that a a certain food does not like work well with your body before, like you might have ate it anyway, and it's because you like it. But if you learn the reasons why, maybe that your stomach hurts, or you feel super bloated, or you have a bunch of breakouts afterwards, if you go through this program and figure out that, okay, these are the foods that like really mess with my body, then you're going to be way less likely to still eat them and like continue to suffer with those problems. If that makes sense. Autumn was talking about that in some of the videos I started watching yesterday. And if I can find the notes. And just like learning about why we are so addicted to sugar and why like processed foods are so bad for us. If you know the reason why, then you're so much more likely to stick to it than just I shouldn't eat that because it'll make me fat. Like it's so much more than that. So my last tip is to set a goal for how many people you want to start this first group, your first Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge group. How many people do you want to bring on to do it with you for this first time? Set a goal and work towards it. Because if you don't set a goal, then you don't really know what you're working towards, and you can't like measure your progress along the way and say, okay, if I want 10 people to do this with me on the 18th or whatever day that you choose to have your first group start, you don't know how to measure to say, okay, whatever I'm doing currently with my business is not working because I have a goal for 10 people to join me, but my group starts in a week and I only have one person. So if you have a goal, then you can easily look and see, okay, what is my goal? How much farther do I have to go? What am I currently doing and what's the results that I've seen so far? I think that is huge in this business, is being able to stop and like reflect and see what you're doing and what's not working. Because it can be so easy to get stuck in this mentality of like, well, this is the way that I want to do it. And but the way that you want to do it might not be what really works for the people that you're connecting with. And maybe you just need to talk about the reasons why you're doing it in a different way. Maybe your network doesn't care so much about the why behind it. Maybe they just want to know that like you're getting certified in it and that you're going to be able to help them. Maybe that's what you focus on more versus giving them the science behind it if they don't really care as much. I don't know, that was just an example. But so that was all of the tips that I had written down. But basically just start talking about it every single day and start like creating curiosity and building that hype around what you're doing. And I think this will be a game changer. And going forward, I definitely think that this needs to be something that you encourage every single new coach or challenger to add this on to their challenge pack. Because they're still, in the future, they're still going to be able to get that basic $160 challenge pack and get started with the portion control system. But getting them to sign up for the Ultimate Portion Fix at the same time is really going to give them that deeper foundation of nutrition that they need to really, I think it's going to help people be so much more successful right off the bat compared to, like, it's going to make it so much easier just to figure out the container system as a brand new customer or coach. So that was pretty much all I had for today. It was kind of quick, but I think it was helpful. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to add? Emily, do you want to add anything?
For once, I don't have anything.
And I think the biggest thing with new launches like this is to just don't get paralyzed by like, oh my gosh, like 2 weeks and I haven't really talked about this at all. Like, don't get paralyzed by that. Just start talking about it and start sharing about it and get consistent in actually talking about it, because it's so easy to share about it on Monday, and then you like don't really think about it again until Saturday. And you're like, oh man, I haven't talked about this all week. So just get consistent and talking about it every single day.
Yeah, that is a good point because it's not too late.
Yeah,
Some
definitely.
people feel like it's too late. I mean, sometimes people feel like, I mean, on Monday I was freaking out because I felt like I didn't even know what pack to choose for myself. But then I was like, but then I felt better about it because then I started to like read about it, learn more about it, and then I just started to making myself talk about it, and now it doesn't bother me. Now it helped me like not be anxious just because I just did it.
And that's like this week. I haven't even. Yesterday was the first day that I actually watched the video and everything because I just haven't had time to sit down and like actually be able to like focus and take notes and everything. So I'm behind as far as the certification goes, but I'm just gonna take it one day at a time and watch what I can and learn what I can and try to just catch up over the weekends because I know that doing it during the week is just not as much of an option for me right now, just time management wise. So weekends are going to be the time when I really sit down and like hustle through a good bulk of the content and I'm going to make it work.
It's good. It's like blowing my mind.
I know every time you talk about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can watch that video.
And I'm like I'll be paused. She'll like say something. And I'm like, pause.
Yeah.
I love to learn and I love to know like why everything works the way it does.
Yeah. I'm the same way. And I just think it's going to help with so much. Like, I feel like I make so many decisions, like, for myself, like, nutritional decisions for myself based on, okay, what bracket should I be eating in? Should I be doing time nutrition or should I be doing carb cycling? Like, I try to make these decisions, but at the end of the day, I don't really know enough to be able to make the right decision, I feel like. Like, I think that I'm making the right decision, but at the same time, like she talked about yesterday in the test group about somebody posted wanting advice for what path to tell somebody to follow, but they were like an ultimate fighter and they had a competition in 6 weeks. They needed to lose 20 pounds by then, all this stuff. And everybody was commenting saying that they should do carb depletion, and Autumn came on there and was like, this is a perfect learning opportunity, guys, because you have to stop and think about this woman is an ultimate fighter. She's probably training like 2 or 3 hours a day. And she needs to lose 20 pounds, but when you do carb depletion, that takes away your energy source of energy. And this woman needs energy. So that like carb depletion was not the right choice. But like timed nutrition was what she needed to do. And I thought that was just a really good example. In the past, I probably would have said the same thing, like, just because I don't really know the why of how all of it works together.
When I used to work at the gym, there was a lot of like body competitors, like bikini competitors and like physique competitors that would carb cycle leading up to their because they don't really have to do anything other than like they're not doing anything. So they just deplete everything that they can leading up to that. So that was the only reason why like I would have known like, okay, that's not a good idea, because they would come in every time and they're like, I'm so hungry, I just want a sandwich, I just want a piece of bread. Like that's probably not going to be the good state of mind for an ultimate fighter to be.
No, because like when they show up for their for their meet or whatever, they have to be able to fight, and if they for 6 weeks, they are not going to have enough energy to get through it.
Yeah, exactly.
She said don't do that for more than 3 weeks on the video about that. And what I thought was interesting was that she said if you do it for 3 weeks, then after that 3 weeks that you can't do it again for 3 months after that.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. Yeah.
Me too. She said because people think, oh, I'm just going to try it because I just want to, lose some weight. But then when they actually have something, they want to lose weight for, they can't do it again because they just did it just to be doing it.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it'll lose its effectiveness if you don't space it out like that, because like she was saying, a lot of times when you do that, mostly you're losing water weight. And whenever you come out of it, you're going to gain a little bit more because you're eating more carbs. So if you're constantly going, it's basically just like a yo-yo diet. Like she's like, it's not a quick fix. It's for a specific purpose. But a lot of people want it to be a quick fix and use it like that. And then it ends up not working as well.
Because I was thinking about doing it before the cruise, but I only have 2 weeks. So I was like, if I only can do it for 2 weeks, then I'm going to go on the cruise and like pretty much eat what I want and drink and everything. Like, I don't really want to waste it. Like, I don't much rather come back from the cruise and do like 3 weeks of carb depletion and then do like she's saying the 3 months.
Yeah, I'm interested to try the vegan thing. Like she was like, you should try everything. And I'm like, okay, I'm interested to try the vegan thing. And then I was looking at carb cycling and showing it to my husband. And he's like, well, you can have fun with that. But
I don't think I'm going to do that. I know she said that we should try to do a week of every path. But I'm not going to do that because of my reasons, why my health conditions. I'm not, it sounds dramatic, but I'm not messing around with that.
No, that does not sound dramatic at all. I really think I need to do Time Nutrition. You guys do it. You say it helps with your hormones and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, obviously it's like postpartum, so my body is going haywire right now, but it's like I've gained weight, which I know I keep going up and down, so I think it's a lot of water weight, but I feel like I'm pregnant again. I'm not. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Everyone's like, oh, it's normal. I'm like, yeah, but I don't like it. So I need to figure something out. So I'm going to try that for sure because I don't know what.
Time Nutrition helps so much with your hormones because it balances your blood sugar so much more. Because like you're eating every 3 hours and then you're also eating certain foods together every single day. Like you have to, like every time you eat a healthy fat, you have to also eat a veggie and a fruit at least. And I think even on Plan A you do that. But it's like certain combinations of foods don't go together. And it's like making sure you're getting that right balance of macronutrients all day long instead of like here and there throughout the day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to try that because something has to change. I'm like going crazy.
It will probably help you a lot with your energy too.
That would be nice. Although Jameson has been sleeping really well. He's still asleep right now, thankfully. But energy is always good.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for a challenge group? Like, are you doing something completely separate on your own or teaming up like we do the Transform one, but just for Ultimate Portion Fix?
I don't know. Like, I like to keep it the same group, but I don't know.
Name of the Transform group to Ultimate Portion Fix.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. I said I think we should change the theme of the big group. Like right now it's focused on Transform 20, but we've been changing it along the way with different workout programs, but we might as well just change it to like Ultimate Portion Fix something. Like we don't have to call it that as the name, but I think we should at least come up with some kind of name that kind of like wraps that up into it. That way all the new people will know that they're like in the right group, but it'll also encourage everyone who's already in the group to get on board and do Ultimate Portion Fix too.
Yeah, because I think if you've ever purchased a challenge pack, like, oh well, you should definitely do this because there's so much information that I think will clear up a lot of confusion for people. And also too, like I didn't realize how much, I mean, I know this probably sounds dumb, how much time they put into like creating the recipes and stuff like that. And she was like, do not go to Pinterest and find something that's Fix approved because they don't know what strategy we put into creating a Fix approved recipe. She was like, we have, Fix It Volume 1, Fix It Volume 2. We have the cooking show. There are plenty of recipes for you to utilize. And I didn't realize that. Like, she's like, there's a whole strategy behind making sure that every recipe is balanced. kind of like what you were saying with the Times of Nutrition, I think, to make sure every recipe is balanced versus just finding a random thing on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And so many people do that of just like, oh, I put my containers together, so here's a Fixate approved recipe, but it actually might not be. And so I just feel like there's so much that I'm learning that everyone, no matter if you've been doing Beachbody for 10 years, as long as it's been an option, or 5 years, I guess, for Portion Fix. But I mean, there's so much information that I'm going to make a big effort to actually, on my big meals and stuff like that, to actually do recipes just from.
I know that's one thing that I really want to try to focus on more too, is like actually using the recipe, because I'm so bad about just like keeping it so simple and just doing like chicken, broccoli, and rice.
Exactly. Me too.
Like I eat
literally what's in my fridge right now for lunch.
I have certain recipes from Fixate that I like, but it's like I need to branch out and try some different ones to show people that you can actually make recipes that your family will eat with you. And that I don't know, I'm just like, there's so many resources out there that we are not taking advantage of. Like the blog, the Beachbody blog, oh my gosh, I was on there yesterday and I could not believe how much stuff was on there. And it was just like, why have I not been telling people to go look at that when they need help? And like, when people ask me questions, why have I not been going to the blog to try to find an answer? Like, I was just like,
yeah.
Yesterday when I realized how much stuff was actually on there.
Yep.
Another thing so Autumn mentioned this already, and y'all probably already saw it, but she said to create a social media invite to Ultimate Portion Fix that was based on your first impressions of the containers. So I thought that was a really good idea, and something that I wanted to try to do this weekend is just talk about how pretty much I feel like everyone's first impression of containers is that it's not going to be enough food. So I was thinking of putting either like a story together or figuring out a way to make it into a post where like you show, okay, this is what it looks like when the food's in the containers, and then this is how much food it really is when you dump it out. So I think that helps people a lot to like visually see the difference and to realize how much food it is. And I was also thinking about doing, I just had this idea, but if I have enough containers at my house, because I have like 3 or 4 sets of containers at this point, and I was like, I wonder what it would look like if I set out however many of each container that I get each day and set them all out. It was like, okay, 5 greens, 5 reds, 4 yellows, just like, and show like this is what you eat over the course of an entire day. Make it, because like people look at the containers and are like, oh, that's all I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought the first time I saw them. I was like, you just get one of those a day? I was like, I'm gonna be so hungry.
I was talking to Rachel about this, about how like a lot of people are like, how is it possible that you're not restricting when you're just using that small amount? And now that I've been doing it for a while and, you know, going up and down in brackets and things like that, it's like, I'm like, thank God I only have 4 veggies today, because I don't know how I would be able to fit another container of vegetables in, you know, because it just changes over time of like the way you eat and the things that you're eating. You know, before if I was just eating, you know, whatever, broccoli and that was like the only thing I liked, but now it's like you add in, you know, carrots and cabbage and this and that, and then by the end of the day you're like, wow, I am really full. I don't think I could eat anything else, but I still have 3 more containers that I need to eat, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think just talking about like taking time to sit down and think about like our mentality towards it when we started and how it changes and like talking about that will really help people, because I feel like we get to a place where we're so comfortable using them that we kind of forget about what other people are thinking when they've never done it before. And so sometimes I think we need to actually sit down for 10 minutes and think about it and write it down. Because for me, especially when I go to make a post about it, I forget to think about like, okay, what would I say? What would I need to hear 4 years ago to get me to actually want to try this and think that I can do it? And I don't know, almost automatically jump to just like talking to how much I love them now and how easy I think it is now. but that doesn't really relate to people who think it's super hard and scary.
Yeah, that's very true. That is a good idea.
I did that on the, there's a worksheet for that.
Yeah. Okay. Haven't got there yet.
I haven't posted it, but I did the thing. Did the worksheet. Turned it in, because I'm a weirdo like that.
Turned it in. That's funny. I need to print off all my worksheets today. Roger has the weekend off, so I'll have more time to focus on just getting stuff done. Because then I can be like, oh, I'm working. You have to take care of the baby. Sorry. Just like when you're working, I have to take care of the baby.
All right, well, I'm going to stop recording.